All right. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the aircraft. We are in the Baron, and we are finishing our Missouri legs, I guess. We are going to fly from Columbia to the Lee Summit Airport there with my buddy G. Parker. I got the plane all tied down, but I did notice the engine covers are gone. The engine covers are gone because I always put the engine covers on and then I do the replay and it takes the engine covers back off. So let me let's go ahead and do this walk around. Before I do the walk around, let's check our it won't change. Okay, I don't have the battery on. Let's do the walk around. Next, let's get the elevator tested. Looks good. Check the rudder. Looks good. Get the tie down off. All of that stuff looks good. Flaps, they're good and firm. Ailerons are moving free and clear. Well, that's interesting. Let's see what happens here. I get the chocks off. The oil looks good. Cover's already off. Pitot tube. I don't have a cover there. Oil looks good. Chocks. Tie downs. Fuel level looks good. Ailerons. Okay, let's finish out. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything because I was still distracted. I did get the pitot tube cover off, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's get the battery turned on. And the avionics. So we can get some stuff. Oh, let me do this. Let me put this in. I'm going to take the picture right now and then I'm going to put it on here. My current setting for... Man, the glare is horrendous. There we go. So that left tablet has all the buttons and switches and all that cool stuff. The right tablet has stuff that I couldn't put in there. And yeah, it's working great. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me get this pulled over here so you guys can see the radios. I'm going to tune in the weather. Here is 128.45. Dre.
Columbia Regional Information X-ray 1300 Zulu. The airport is currently closed due to conditions. Wind 120 degrees 5 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 19. Dew point 15. Altimeter 3014. Advise on initial contact you have. Information X-ray.
Well, that's interesting. What do they mean by that? Ground is 121.6. The airport is closed due to conditions. Because that's weird because it looks pretty good. Let me see.
Columbia Regional Ground, November 453 Bravo Hotel, GA1, have information X-ray, altimeter 3009.
That's not what they said the altimeter was.
Request start up.
November 453 Bravo Hotel. The airport is currently closed due to conditions.
Interesting. Alright, we're just going to bonsai it then. It seems like my MO anyway. So let me get the avionics back off so we don't damage anything. Turn on the beacon light. And let's get these things started. I will just deal with the left engine for now. And let's see, left fuel pump on. Fuel pump off. Lower that. And let's see, clear prop. Should be clear because no one should be out there. Alright. Right engine. Let's go fuel pump. Okay, turn off the fuel pump. We will crack the throttle and clear prop. Alright. And let's get the alternators on. And the nav lights and the taxi lights. 120. So we're going to want to take off. What runways do we have here? See, the winds are pretty much right at our nose right now, so I'm going to want to go over here and take off this way. Let's get our flight plan in. That's the one. Yeah. We are going to want to taxi that way. So let's get up in the seat a little bit. My chair is stuck. It's on something. Don't know what. Okay. Let's get the park and brake off. Did it turn the parking brake off? We were stuck or something. Shouldn't have to worry about traffic out here because yeah, it says the airport's closed. Why is the airport closed? Because of conditions, it said. Let's see if it'll let us depart. Departing to the west.
Columbia Regional Ground. November 453 Bravo Hotel. Beechcraft 58 Baron. From Columbia Regional to Lee Summit Municipal. 1 POB. Request taxi for VFR flight departing to the west.
November 453 Bravo Hotel. The airport is currently closed due to conditions.
Alright, so we're not going to get our clearance. Let me see, can I? Okay. Hitting that pause button changes something with my view. I don't know why it says it's closed due to conditions. That is crazy to me. Now let's see. Winds are 120. Yeah, so we're going to come over here, take off from over here. And I found out an interesting thing. If you put the overlay on for Steam, which is what I had done so I could check out my American Truck Simulator stuff, it messes with XP12 and the lossless scaling. Okay, that's to the parking. We don't want to go there. I'm just hoping that I can take off and then ask for flight following, even though it's illegal that I'm taking off. Yeah, so I'm way later doing this flight than I meant to be. It's only 101 miles is what the flight is. So it's going to take probably 45 minutes. It says it's only supposed to take 20 something minutes, maybe 35-minute flight. We'll see when we get in the air. I'm just doing direct. I didn't do any anything fancy. Let's try talking to Tower, see if they tell us the same thing. I was in the wrong thing. I pushed the pause button. Yeah, it's not going to let me. Okay. We'll just go. Airport's closed, so or if it has something to do with the fact that I have the time changed instead of using real time. We're gonna go full rich. Alright, let's get the landing lights on, taxi lights off, strobe lights are on, and release the brakes. Airspeed's alive, there's 60 knots, 80 knots. got a positive rate. Let's go ahead and pull that gear up. Set the autopilot to heading hold. Circle right around here. And we're going to go up to 8,500 feet today. Let's see. See what they say. .725.
Kansas City Center, November 453 Bravo Hotel, Beechcraft 58 Baron, from Columbia Region to Lee Summit Municipal, altitude 4,400, 1 POV, request flight following.
3 Bravo Hotel, squawk 3421, altimeter 3008, flight following.
3421.
3421, altimeter 3008, flight following. 3 Bravo Hotel.
3421. And altimeter is 3008, they say. Right about there. Making our climb.
3 Bravo Hotel, radar contact.
Everything's looking good. Another 500 feet to go. get the altitude hold first. Altitude hold right there, and then I'm going to switch to nav hold because we're pretty much right on our line. Oh, look at here. I didn't switch to GPS though. Now we're coupled on the nav hold. Alright, let's get this mixture pulled back. About there. Well, maybe we'll go to 16 on the fuel flow. Get a little more speed going. And I feel like this is not the right frequency to be on. I'm going to hit the prop sync. This happened to me once before where I was on the wrong frequency and then I'm not hearing anybody else talking. Let's go to COM 2. What I'll do is I'll turn on COM 2 and I'll start 119.475. And let's monitor COM 2. See if anyone's talking out there. 118.8. I mean, I have no way of knowing because it could just be, no one happens to be talking right now. It'd be nice. I wish on the map you could click on someone and they tell you what frequency they were on, but it doesn't. Trying to figure out what that did. ATC boundaries. Yeah, because I'm not hearing anyone talk at all. Maybe when we get to flying, or when we get to out of this person's range. So let's see, we got 25 minutes to go on this flight. About 80 miles out. I don't think we're going to have any weather We'll see. 124175. I need to figure out how to do a flyby camera. Well, that coming. Well, didn't see it. I felt it. Yeah, so I'm going to fly over here to the Kansas City area, visit my buddy G. Parker. I did download the airport file. It is free. Go to that X-Plane site, and you can download all kinds of stuff for free. X-Plane has a lot of stuff that's free. And I haven't found an airport yet that I was going to fly into that I couldn't find a free updated file. Most of them, you know, the major airports, I don't look for them because they're major airports, but these smaller airports like KLXT, Lee Summit, that is a smaller airport. So I went ahead and downloaded a file for it, the scenery file, and it says it was updated for XP12. I'm gonna go over here, which is gonna make that freeze up for just a second. I just want to be able to see. Oh, the one thing I did not write down, which is going to make this freeze up again, sorry. 1,003 feet. (1,003 feet). See, let me since I have my phone in here, let me Google if there is a fly-by camera. See if there's a default key so we can try Shift 8. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Shift. Hopefully it doesn't shut off my engines. Shift 8. That just went to the outside camera. That's not a flyby camera. That's the same as this camera. Okay, let's shift 7. That's like a tower cam there. Oh, shift 2. Nice. And can I aim? Will it restart? Or will we just fly away forever? We just fly away forever. Shift 2. Nice. Now I'll be able to test that with my replays. You might already know because I might do that for the takeoff. Matter of fact, let me do this, which is gonna freeze for you guys. Sorry. Where's my deck board? This button. Shift 2. Flyby. Add. Oh, icon color. I need to make that the same. We'll go light blue. And light blue. Add that. Oh, that's not good. Center. Text color. I can't see the text. There. So this button should go flyby. Man, we're hauling ass. Beautiful. Sorry about that pausing that I have to do. When I get out of this screen, it pauses. Okay, we are back flying. Now we got some clouds up there. Now this is a completely uncontrolled airport, so I still can't believe that nobody's talking to center, or I'm just on the wrong center frequency. Let's see, request frequency change to can I choose a different? It's just doing airports. Huh. All right. We'll see what happens. In about 50 miles. Plenty of fuel. Now here's some of the stuff I did. I have buttons on this side over here. Maybe I'll put that thing up again, I don't know. For the engines, so I can change the magnetos and stuff. But if you watch here, I got the pitot heat, left, right, and I got the prop heat, and I got the windshield heat. I could not figure out how to make this switch or that switch go. This switch will turn all of them on. I know that. I couldn't figure out how to do that. And then I got buttons on here for COM 1 and COM 2. So I can tell it to stop listening to either one. And of course the ATC and the map. And then I also put the fuel pumps, which I use when I start, so I can turn them on and off independently. And then the panel lights I have over here, I can turn those on if I need to. And of course all these other lights. I don't know what this light is. The ice light. I don't have switches for any of this stuff because I don't think they even work. But yeah. Yeah, let's see. This 8:35. That's pretty close. It's if you set the clock not to use real time, you can only go 5-minute increments. It's actually 8:38 here, so it's off by a couple of minutes, but it's pretty close. I just thought I'd try that to see if that syncs the clock up, which it does, but I don't know why X-Plane is not giving me the correct time, you know, on my dash, but kind of cool because in my earbuds, when I pan by the engines, they switch sides. Yeah, so to get back to that other, I got American Truck Sim working, knock wood, and but while I was doing some testing, I wanted to see what the frame rates were that I was getting, so I turned on Steam's frame rate display, and I forgot it was Steam's. Oh, I couldn't remember how to turn it off, but regardless of that, when I loaded up X-Plane, it was weird because X-Plane said it was locked to 20 frames a second if I pulled up X-Planes, but the little numbers that are up in the top of the screen up in here, see how it's 20 frames a second, and then the lossless scaling is doing frame gen to get me up to 60. I gotta take that off. I don't need that up there all the time, but it was good it was on there because it was saying 60 and then 180, which of course my monitor is only 60 frames per second anyway, so it's kind of waste to go that high. And but it was choppy, it was stuttery, and I didn't know why. And it took me about 20 minutes to figure out to turn off that, even though I don't use Steam for X-Plane, just having Steam's monitoring frame rate monitor thing on messed with lossless scaling. But lossless scaling is a Steam program, so maybe that's why. Man, I hope I can get a good landing in here, because my landings have been just junk. I'm floating. Instead of just slamming into the deck like I've been doing, I'm floating, trying to get it. Now, I also adjusted, hopefully I didn't make it too mellow, but I adjusted my yoke for the pitch, because I was coming in and I just barely try to lift up and it would lift way up. So I want it to be very, I mean, you don't use very big motions. It's not like you go, you know, full arm reach to pull back. You just do gentle pullback stuff. So hopefully that helps. But we don't know. Well, I think if this ASOS weather was going to tell me anything, it would be telling me here any time now. Let me put you on a little frozen screen for a second so I can. God dang it. Let's see, Lee Summit. Let's see what the weather report was before I left. 179 at 8.
Automated weather observation. Lee Summit.
Hey.
Wind 180 degrees 8 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 23. Dew point 15. Altimeter 3012.
Guess I jumped the gun. 32 miles about. So 180 at
Automated
8.
weather observation.
at 8. Looks like the runways are 11. I accidentally clicked off of the thing. Let's switch this up to heading hold, and let's pull this up. See what we got for approaches. There is a 1.8. Yeah, we're going to want to do that RNAV 1.8. SOXOE. SOXOE. I don't know where that is. Okay, we will hold on to that thought. We'll hold on to that thought. We'll see what they... We're about 25 miles out. So yeah, so we're going to land on 180. So we're going straight into the wind. Let's see if we can request visual landing at airport. Too far away. Interesting. All right. We'll get a little closer. Get a little closer. We're about to our top of descent, so let's go ahead and start descending. And let's see. I did not open my charts, jackhole. Airport KLXT. Not that I do any of this stuff. KLXT, is it? LXT, geez, I'm just dyslexic. got dyslexic. Lee's Summit Municipal. RNAV 18. Okay, so I have all that. Now let's get back to flying here before I forget that see, I gotta be at 3,000 feet. So I'm gonna go, let's go ahead and get that in there. Procedures. Enter. Let's activate it. Oh, see, we don't want that hold. Let's get rid of that hold. Clear the hold out. And let's go to nav. Let's head over there. Somewhere out there is Kansas City. Still got 5 minutes, and we got to go down 3,000 feet. We will be there. I just told it to load the new settings because I downloaded that new airport, so it's all up to date. I keep forgetting to do that with a little nav map. Like we got a little airport right there. Very quiet flight because of that. Very disappointing. Let's see. We'll try this again. See if it. Kansas City International shows up on there. We're still about 3 miles away, or 3 minutes away from our turn in towards the airport. We got another 1,500 feet to drop. I was saying wrong button. 3012 is what they were saying for the altimeter setting. I'm just going to cancel flight following. I'm not going to mess with all this.
Kansas City Center. 3 Bravo Hotel. Cancel flight following.
3 Bravo Hotel. Flight following canceled. Squawk 1200. Resume on navigation.
Flight following canceled. Squawk 1200. Resume on navigation. 3 Bravo Hotel.
And 1228 is the frequency. There we go. So we are pretty much just on our own here. We know because it's an uncontrolled airport, we're not going to have anybody talking on that frequency. Kelly's thinking because I'm rambling, I'm going to forget to set the autopilot here at 3,000 feet, but I got this. I got this. And we're at 3,000 feet, so let's go ahead and go full rich. We'll save the props for when we turn and our inbound. Turn should be coming up here in about a minute. Wonder if you do. Yeah. That Doppler shift. Nice. There we go. Okay. The RNAV is active here. So we're just going to wait for these to come in. Power, we're looking to get below 150. Get that gear down. And we're going to go ahead and go the first notch of flaps way out here. Without doxing him too much, Greg lives somewhere over here. Look at that tower. There's Kansas City skyline down there. And while I'm goofing around, we're probably getting closer to needing to hit that approach hole. There it is, right there. Approach. It's grabbing the glide slope, so let's throttle back. close to that 100 knots. Funny, it's been a while since I flew into this airport. So I don't know where I'm at. I know I'm inbound. That's all I know. Alright, let's get those flaps down all the way. About 3 miles out. I'd call Lee Summit traffic. Bear November 453 Bravo Hotel is on 3 mile final inbound to land runway 18. Lee Summit traffic. And when we get to 2 miles, I'm going to go ahead and kill the autopilot and we'll hand fly it from there. Let's make sure that the winds didn't change.
3011. Automated weather observation. Lee Summit Municipal.
I have the
Wind
aircraft.
190 degrees 9 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear.
Alright, 190. So now we have a little bit of a right to left crosswind, but not much at all. Getting a little high. Nervous of the trees. Alright, let's see if I can set this thing down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy smoke. Okay, yeah, I gotta fix that. I've got to fix that. I was pulled way back and it didn't, it wasn't flaring. I guess I could have went there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. And then it really wailed on it at the end. That's not so good. That's not so good. You gotta fix that. All right, let's look at the reverse straight back cam. This is what I like to refer to as return of Ka-chunk. Desperation. All right. Yeah, I thought I might have overdone it. To get the landing lights off and the strobe light off. Oh, I'm actually turning onto a runway. That's probably not a good idea. So I'll stop on the runway instead. Where's my mouse? Uses database. Alright, we're going to turn left and go park on parking spot 40. Right over here. This is saying it's to my left here. What are we caught on? It's like the brakes are sticking or something. Yeah, okay, I see. When I turn too hard, the brakes are getting stuck. Man, I got some issues here I gotta fix. Alright, let's get the parking brake. The parking brake set itself. Maybe that's what the problem was. Interesting. Alright, let's get the taxi lights off, the nav lights off, and the avionics off. Turn off the transponder as well. And let's go ahead and kill the alternator. We'll go left engine. And right engine. Feather. Turn off the beacon light and we'll get the battery off. Let's take a look, see if I hurt anything with that landing. Jeepers. Everything looks good. Alright. Let's get her buttoned up. Shocks in there. I don't know why I'm messing with the engine covers. I'm not putting the engine covers in because they just come out because I got to go do the replays right after. Finish that. Alright, there you go. We are all buttoned up. I missed my spot because my parking brake kept locking up, but you know, we're here. Lee Summit Airport. That house looks like it's halfway in the ground. I feel like there's more I think I used to always park over here. when I'd come in. I feel like these hangars are all new. I don't know. Greg might have to go check it out. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for flying off-grid air, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Oh, I can't stop the recording.